It's tamale season. And you know what that means. We're making tamales. It's pretty self-explanatory. We're here at the Vallarta. I can't roll my R's. We're picking up some supply every year. Every year we get together with Grandma, my mom, and me and Ash. We make tamales. It's been years and years and years and years, and we're finally kind of in charge of it now at this point because Grandma's old. She doesn't want to do all the work. But yeah, it's super early. Nobody's here. We're gonna get the shopping done. I have to buy.
Stress.
Yeah.
Get it.
First, we have to get the masa, right? The masa, you don't know what it is. It's ground up corn, but we buy it already pre-ground up. But we do like season it ourselves, so we don't buy it. We buy it unprepared. So we need like 20 pounds of that. We need 20 pounds of masa, 20 pounds of pork shoulder, and pork butt. We need 3 large bags of California chili pods, garlic, onion, cilantro, oregano,
Hojas.
and a bunch of hojas, and a lot of lard, yeah. So you guys will see it. We're gonna go through the whole process.
Yes.
Hopefully not have Grandma yell at us because she doesn't like being on camera.
She doesn't.
She's very shy.
She's gonna look mean, but she's not. She's like the sweetest person ever.
Yeah, and if she looks mean, she just
She's
can't hear. Yes.
Let's go.
Let's go. Meat secured, 10 pounds each. We were only going for 9 pounds, but this is all they had. So 10 pounds each. We got a ton of meat then. So
What's next?
hojas, chilies, both. So 3 big bags. 2 large bags of oregano. So get another one.
How many more? What is
One
that?
more.
One more?
This is too many. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, but it's always good to have too much than too little.
True.
Am I right?
This is kind of the main bulk of what we needed, and then minus the masa.
So we still need masa, onions, garlic?
Garlic, yeah. All right. I think we've got everything.
That one is broken.
We're gonna start the checkout and see what our grand total is for a ton of tamales. The shopping haul is done. We bagged up everything. Wasn't too bad. It was like $100 for all this, and that's like, dude, we get like 10 dozen tamales out of this. Maybe even more. We'll see what they make it. But we do have a couple more stops because they didn't have everything we wanted. So one more store, maybe 2, and we're done. Yeah, so this is just day 1 of like a 3-day process that we have. So we're picking up everything today. Tomorrow, what's tomorrow? Tuesday, Wednesday, we will be cooking the meat because you have to like boil these for a good 4 or 5 hours. Then we got to make the chili sauce that the meat stews in for another 2 hours, and that's all Wednesday. Thursday we're coming in. We're like a job. We're gonna go to Grandma's super early. We got to do the masa then, so we prepare the masa and then we spread it all in one day, and that takes another
All day.
all day. Yeah, all day. So it's a 3-day process. It's all love though, and I can't wait.
Day 1,
Day 1
kind of complete.
almost complete. Let's go. It's day 2 of tamale day. It's day 2 of tamale making. We are at Grandma's house now. We're about to walk in and see what we have to deal with. The meat is already boiling. It's been boiling for about 4 hours right now. We're gonna make the chili, so the chilies have been soaking. We gotta cut onions, we gotta cut garlic, and get started on the chili. So then the meat's gonna cook for another 2 hours in the whole mix. Let's get into the exciting part now, I would say. So, you know, all the flavor that gets in the meat. We got all the chilies that you guys saw us buy. They're soaking right now. We got the tomatillos on the stove. We're gonna cut some onions, some garlic. We got some tomato sauce. And then we're gonna blend it all together. You guys are gonna see it all. It's gonna make a nice, like, thick salsa, what it would be like, kinda. And then we're gonna cook the meat in that for about 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours if the meat feels a little hard still. And then we call it a wrap today. And tomorrow we can finally get to the spreading. Tomorrow's like the long day, honestly. Tomorrow's like the battle. It's like the hardest day of the whole thing. And that's it. Yeah, so tomorrow will be the spreading. That shit's hard. But this is pretty chill today. Just boiling the meat, making the sauce, and let's do it. So today is not too bad. We're just hanging out. It's kind of like, you know, my mom's already boiling the meat. We're gonna see if she wants to be on camera. Grandma's probably not gonna want to be on camera, and if I do get her on camera, she's gonna be mad. So let's just do it. Let's go inside. Let's have some fun. The door's that way. All right, peace. It really doesn't look too appetizing when it just comes out, huh?
No. But you want the flavor, so you just want to cut it down so it can kind of...
We're mixing it. We're starting the big process here. You get a handful of the chilies, handful of the onions. How many
This
garlics?
does not go on the internet.
This does not go on the internet, guys.
This is our
It's a
recipe.
secret. We'll blank out everything I say. You get a handful of.
No,
A handful of.
because we make the best tamales. So, okay, go. Well, you know what? I need a little color. Okay, 1 pinch,
You did about 4 or 5 pinches.
2 pinch.
What's up, guys? Back in the tamale kitchen. Look, this is about the thick. We just got done thickening it. Thickening our blended tamale sauce. This is about the thickness of it. All right, it's like a thick salsa, way thicker than enchilada sauce. We did about 2 batches. Sorry, but here, let's hurry up and clean the shoe.
Thickening.
Tomato sauce, salt, and pepper.
Tomato sauce. Look, Grandma has all the nifty appliances. So, yeah, because the meat will, yeah.
Ready for some of these extra ones.
Rachel just said you didn't want the job.
This is everything but the meat. The salt, everything else.
Nothing brings the pack together like a trip to Great Wolf Lodge.
One more salt.
I'm gonna add a little bit pepper too.
Yeah.
Orders from the top.
Order from the top. One more salt. We let it cook for 2.5 hours now. It's what? Oh, the clock's out of batteries. It's like 5 o'clock. I don't know. 5 o'clock. We'll be back at 7, and then Grandma won't let me put it in the fridge unless it cools down. Either way, we'll be back at 9 o'clock to put it away in the cold fridge. Hang out, wake up at like 7 o'clock tomorrow. Get my mom a frappuccino to get her day started. Start rolling them out.
And then we mix.
And we do the
Prepare
masa.
and spread.
Yeah, we're gonna go get the masa right after this too. So.
I'm a cha-cha-cha chihuahua. I'm the smallest dog in town.
Day 3. Was that a good one?
Yeah, that was really good.
Day 3.
Too good.
Tamale making. Back at Grandma's. It's the busy day of the week. It's super early. Apologies if I sound bad. It's the busy day though. We're spreading the masa that we're gonna work hard on. Right now you're gonna see us. You remember the masa we bought at Vallarta? We're gonna mix some of that big old bucket of lard that you saw us buy with it. Do some chili powder, season it up. You'll see it all. And then we're putting it all together. You're gonna see the meat, the masa, spread it on the ohas, those big old bags of ohas we bought, and yeah, it takes a long time today though. It's a journey, but it's worth it.
Yes. And first, we gotta cover the table with vinyl.
Yeah, let's do it though. It should be a fun day. It's a long day, but it should be a fun day, and it's all worth it at the end when you see all the tamales. Oh, all right, last night it was way too busy at the supermarket to even think about filming anything, but we did get our masa. I forgot to do this. We have it's about 16.5 pounds. We have 20 pounds of meat. Could have got like 20 pounds of masa, but the way they sold them, I couldn't get 20 pounds. It was gonna be like 25 pounds. So just gonna have a little less masa. Still 16 pounds is like a ton of tamales. So we get the unprepared. That's why we had to make sure we got this, because the prepared ones they give you at the store, you don't really know what they put in there, and they're never like, not as good as ours. So we like to prepare it ourselves, because basically at the store, if you get it prepared, they're gonna put like lard that we're gonna do, but they don't do like the salt and the chili powder like we do. So this is unprepared, it's just the ground corn, straight up, nothing else in it. And then we prepare it ourselves, so.
Fit check. Like how we full spin around.
Wear old clothes when you're spreading masa. The masa is super oily and it will stain.
And the sauce that
and
the meat is cooking in will stain forever.
So wear your bummy clothes.
Yes, it's kind of a lot like when people make kimchi. Like because the peppers, you know,
Yeah.
it stains, and then like I don't know if you're making like for Italians maybe if you're making like spaghetti sauce for the year, canning it. I don't know. It's a lot like that though.
Yeah.
And you don't want to get it on any of your nice clothes, so you just kind of gotta
Bum it.
Bum it.
That's what the wardrobe, the fit check is
wear
for.
my gardening shoes.
These are actually decent pants, but they're getting old. Okay, time to work.
Also, use code VOID.
Do it. You gotta soak your ohas, guys. They come in super crusty and musty and dusty. You gotta make sure you soak them in here. This is the worst job in the house, though, is to wash ohas.
It's not the worst.
It is. This is like the. I remember.
It's just the job that you guys like.
Between me and Uncle Dan, we didn't want to. Whoever had to do this was the scrub of the group. So you have to like tear apart these little strings on here that comes from the ohas. So that's why you soak them. Get rid of these.
And so they're more malleable.
Yeah.
This is a job for the niños.
It is, and that's why I always got stuck with it, and I hate it, and I refuse to go back to it, even though I do every year. It is what it is.
I do it.
But I mean, yeah, I don't mind it anymore, you know. You are the best oha-er. A pound of lard per 5 pounds of masa. I will do 2 batches, split up the masa, because it's way too hard to work with. That's kind of good.
Yeah.
This is our first time actually preparing the masa.
How do you do it?
Yeah. You're gonna make just a little circle.
Make a mound, right?
Yeah.
The mom
Be
technique.
careful because this is kind of hot, so you just kind of start slowly.
I have tortilla fingers.
Yeah. You just burnt it on Grandma's hot water too.
Yeah.
So you pour a little masa, little manteca in there, and then you got the techniques. Yeah, Ash has seen this. She knows how the game goes. An hour for the masa?
No, per batch.
Oh, per batch?
nothing. I'll listen to the president. Not forgotten about Paul Whalen, who's been on just in the
Really get in for the sounds.
This was
Don't you do one with the chili powder next too?
After.
After. She has a Grandma going in for the taste. The executive orders.
Because you don't put none on your finger.
Yeah, yeah, you didn't get none, Grandma.
Anyway,
I
folks,
put some in my
a
fingers.
short video, but
I think it needs more.
I think I need more strawberry.
reads in the past.
Do you think it needs to be redder?
You're not alone.
A little bit more red?
Yeah, a little bit more. I
Family can be
think.
tricky, difficult, even, and never quite turn out exactly like you thought they would.
Can I get an interview about how you feel afterwards?
Yeah, it feels great.
That's
It's great. I think I've worked with dough enough to feel comfortable doing
Yeah.
this.
It's great. Perfect. So we're gonna add just a little chili powder, get some color in this thing, some salt,
We mix chili powder with the meat juice.
with some more of the meat juice,
and
yeah.
then
And then salt.
work it in.
Salt to taste, and we'll
Give
be
it
done
some
with
color.
batch one.
No one likes white mozzarella.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. All the stores that have prepared, they're like white mozzarella all the time. Loving the color that gets mixed in there. Quick technique.
Find the smooth side.
Yeah, so you have a rough side and a smooth side. Very easy to feel. This is their smooth side. You can't really tell, but all the ripples are on the other side. And this is my first one of the year too, so I mean, bear with me here, okay? Don't go all the way down, because you gotta close it up. And you just spread. Nice, even, not too thick. Just like that. Now we do about 100 more of these.
Cleanup begins. Hell yeah, dude.
Did it.
111.
111 tamales. Actually felt pretty quick, honestly. I don't feel too like drained or anything. So hurting your back a little bit, sitting down all day.
Yeah.
But it's over. The hard part is over. The fun part is next, honestly. Cooking them. Cooking them is a little stressful,
Yeah.
but it's actually pretty chill.
It's usually really nice on the day.
It's a nice day. Yeah, and like you don't have to like, you're not doing a lot, so you get to just like chill, maybe
Yeah.
have a couple drinks and hang out. A few hours, that's it. Yeah, so of course, we're making these ahead of time, but we will get together on Christmas Eve, eat them the night of. I'm gonna post up over here, but Christmas Eve, we'll have the whole family over. Everybody gets to eat their tamales that we worked hard on. And
To be fair, we didn't invite them to make them, so.
yeah, that's, my mom just gave me a look like, come get some pizza.
Okay.
Okay,
let's go.
So, all right, let's go. Day 4 of tamales. It's Christmas Eve. The day before, we're gonna eat all these great tamales. We gotta cook them. So this is the time we've been waiting. Look, you get in here. We got all. This ain't all the tamales. We got some White Castles too, Grandma. Grandma loves these
Grandma's
White
White
Castles too. But we have all our tamales that we made a few days ago in the freezer. We have some in the freezer outside too. We made 112. 112. So did pretty good there, man. About 11 dozen, and that's not bad. Or is that 10 dozen? 10 dozen. But so we got our pan ready. We're gonna fill them up. You always got to have the big tamale cooking. It's not a pan. Pot. Got my P words mixed up. We're gonna fill it up with water. I'm gonna show you guys how we kind of stack them in there to try to finish this in 2 batches. I don't know if we'll finish it in 2 batches. I don't have faith, but you'll see Grandma's technique. You'll see my technique, and then we'll go outside and cook them. So this is it. It's what we've been waiting for, and then we can finally eat them. And we do get to eat a couple today though to try them. So let's do it. All right, so these are all the frozen tamales. Kind of all at an angle here, so we can fit a bunch in the freezer as much as we can. We do make these, so we did make this about a couple days ago, and then we freeze them. So then we could cook them. They're not like super, because if you did all this shit on the first day, it would take you like, it would be like a 24-hour process for sure.
And very stressful.
And very stressful, because like this is already, it's 10 a.m. right now, and we're gonna be here to cook these. Each batch takes at least 2 hours. So we're gonna be here for quite a while if it is 3 batches. So we're just getting it ready. We're waiting on Grandma now. She's off partying somewhere.
Doing grandma things.
Doing grandma things. Because I always have to see how she sets it in there first to really get a good idea. I do know you kind of make like a little teepee.
Yeah.
You kind of start the teepee at the bottom, and then you just build off the sides. Well, see, you know what we should do though? We saved a bag of ohas. We put them on top to kind of like ventilate the steam, so it just doesn't go everywhere. So we should get a couple ohas really quick.
Yes.
Maybe we'll get that ready.
And some wet rags, some like damp.
Some wet, damp rags, yeah. Last year we had to use completely damp rags because we threw away all the ohas, so. Almost, maybe a little bit more, half of one.
That should be about enough. When you put that in there, we can see that.
Kind of like a triangle,
Yeah.
huh?
Or you can do it before, you know, just it's more or less just a layer so you can get it started going.
So like,
People 50 and older with at least one emergency
there you go.
Don't take evolution to revoke, as serious reactions can occur. Tell your doctor.
And like that.
And I give them space for the, I think, if you can wind up with the thing up, it's
Oh,
better
yeah.
so that they won't, once they melt, you know, a lot of times.
They won't leak out.
Yeah, so sometimes you have to because when you get up here, you don't have no space.
Yeah.
And you still, you kept going around.
Kind of like that now? Around it?
Yeah.
I always forget the initial way.
But see, like, I think.
You like it laying like that?
Once you start here, you
I'll put them
close.
facing down. Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Ooh, beautiful foggy morning. Full propane tank. Feels good. Get a little bit of ways, you know? You don't want to start no fires. Perfect fit.
And then to
Dusty lid.
get real scientific, we put a rock on top of it.
Yeah, we want to keep the steam from going out. So,
Science.
something simple, you know? Keep the steam in. Now we go. I'm just going to continue to kind of just watch the fire. Make sure it doesn't go too crazy. And it's, let's see, 10, 15. Hopefully be done about 12:15, 12:30. We'll check it. This is a
batch.
big ass batch though. Big ass batch. So I'm thinking maybe one. But yeah. Now we wait, we babysit it, and we kinda kick back. Maybe get some drinks, maybe hang out. That's it. Let's do it.
I know. It's like, this is as cold as it gets for Californian.
It is.
For California.
California, what is it, 37 today? Fahrenheit? Celsius? Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit. Come
Not
For
that
anyone
cold, yeah.
using Celsius, this isn't
This
going to be
isn't
cold.
Yeah, no. It should, yeah, like I said, it should be like, we never get below 30s, I don't think. Ever. I don't think we ever get below 30s here. But it feels great, honestly. I thought it was going to feel a lot colder. We came prepared, but I feel great out here.
Oh, yeah.
actually.
I came prepared.
You came really prepared, yeah. We need to take a shot of Ash's outfit.
Kind of looks like a cheesy like 3D effect you would get on a computer, but it's real life.
Oh, the sun's out.
Still smells good, yeah. Sun came out all of a sudden. Fog's all gone. It is time for the first check.
It has been
2 hours. 2 hours. And I do think I was going a little too soft on it to start. I do think it's going to need a little longer. Because it really hasn't started steaming until about the last, like, hour.
use the tongs.
Yeah, it's a good idea. All right, so we're just going to check one. We're going to put it on here. We're going to open it up and see if it's not too kind of too runny or moist still. I kind of want to pick a bigger one if I can find one here. Close. Still a little moist here, but you know what? That's pretty close. This is pretty close for a first round. Definitely still a little moist, but
We got some structure.
Well, for sure.
Still a little ways to go though.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's put her back in. I would say, based on that, that's pretty good. I thought it was gonna be way more liquidy, honestly. I'm gonna say 30 more. I think 30 more and it's gonna be done. Like, I don't even think it's gonna be close. I think it's gonna be done at 30. Because I remember last year, I go off what Grandma says most of the time. So, like, last year I would always be like, this still looks pretty runny. And Grandma's like, no, they're good. She knows when to call it. So I don't know, but, and I guess, like, you know, because it's so hot, they continue to cook too. And tomorrow we warm them back up to temperature. So they basically get cooked like twice, you know? So
Yeah.
I do get it. It needs to be like 95% cooked today. And it's pretty close though. I'm happy about that. I think we're going good. I think we're
Be
making
back in
good
30
time.
minutes.
Be back in 30 minutes. Get the rock. Bam. So it is.
It is 30 minutes later.
30 minutes later. It's 1 o'clock now. This has been 2.5 hours.
Oh god, it smells so good.
So Grandma said make sure you take one from a different end when you're checking it again. So let's check a different end this time. We'll take
Okay.
this guy. Yeah, we'll take this guy. He's a fat one. And I said I would bring it inside for Grandma this next time.
Okay.
So we will let Grandma check this one and give us the executive order. I can tell you right now that looks pretty good.
Can you see the steam coming off of it?
I can tell you right now. You gotta let it cool down for a second before I really give it a good look, I feel like. So I'm gonna let it just chill for like 3 minutes and then we'll show it to Grandma.
By the way, he's dirty because he was going through stuff.
Yeah, I found some
Photo
old family
albums.
pictures. I thought we had a secret cousin. We didn't, so.
Turns out she goes by her middle name.
Yeah, I thought we found some like deep family lore.
Nope.
But no, it wasn't.
She
So I
just
got dirty
prefers her
from
middle
the-
name.
Yeah, I'm filthy already, so it is what it is. All right, 2 minutes. All right, that looks pretty good there. Kinda just-
It's a little hot, that's why it looks like
Yeah,
that.
that's what I'm saying. I know it's second batch. Just filled it up as well. I think I filled it up a little bit. What do you think? I'm also like I'm on a weird.
Okay, pick it up. So it's like level, you know?
It's,
Can you set it on something so it's level?
I need something
Like-
leveled, yeah.
Like on the ground or something.
Okay, yeah, I guess I
Just to
can.
make sure it gets below that line.
Right.
Yeah, I think we got it.
I think I got it. When it bubbles, the bottom ones might get a little wet, but they'll be okay. I can do this a little bit out, huh? Let's go like this. This is the Joey method. Okay. So I could have.
Okay, now we're gonna fill it.
Yeah,
We're
now
gonna
it's
fill it.
tamale time. Same thing Grandma showed us in the first one. Let's do it, guys. Remember the first one, she had these ones up.
Made like a little triangle.
Kind of like a little, yeah. Okay, and then she started putting them like this after that one. Okay.
Let's go rewatch the video I made.
Tiki hut here, huh?
That is it. We are done with it. That
Ready
is
to wait.
it for day 4.
Yep.
The final day of cooking and preparation. All that's left to do is eat on Christmas
Yes.
with
yes.
the fam.
With the fam.
We probably won't stick a camera in everyone's face, but
No.
we thought we'd
don't
bring
need
you
that.
along on our tamale journey.
Yeah.
Our yearly.
Because it's like, honestly, it's fun to share. And like, it's kind of cool to get, because Grandma hates being on camera. Like, I feel like it's cool that we even got to document her, even though it was against her will. Which, not against her will, she just didn't know it was happening.
In a few of the shots, like, you could see how awkward she feels as soon as she sees the camera on her. It's actually pretty, I feel pretty bad, but...
Hey, we wanted to, though. I mean, it's like stuff that...
These are memories.
Exactly.
These are creating core memories here.
Exactly. It's something that we've done for so long that we've never been able to, like, document. So...
Yeah.
Thanks for dropping along, and I hope you guys make some tamales of your own. You know, I hope we've inspired you. It's a lot of work, but it's well worth it.
It is.
Try some, dude, or go buy some tamales from your local tamale lady or man on the side of the street.
Yes.
Because they're working hard out there.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's time to go. Make sure you have a good holiday, everybody. No matter what you believe, be safe out there, be careful. We have many of adventures coming to you next year. Maybe even some, well, no, I don't know. I can't even hint at things. I don't even know what we're doing,
don't hint at anything. But we have a lot of things planned.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. So. Not all, shoot, it might not even be all traveling. It just might be what we're into and different things. Yeah. So, be a good year. Thank you guys for always hanging out with us. And that's gonna be it. Say goodbye. Here's some parting wisdom.
Some B-roll for you of the fam, because I don't want to stick a camera in my face.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
let's do that. All right, love you guys. Bye. The people. Bye.